Hi there, this is Al from GamingGeek.net, and today we've got another Retroid Pocket 3 performance test. Because it's October, I decided to take a look at scary games or horror related games, and so I am going to be looking at Silent Hill Origins, the PlayStation portable version of it, and see if it runs well on the Retroid Pocket 3. So, well, spoiler alert, it's not perfectly emulated. We're gonna take a look at the settings that I used to get it to run at a playable state, but it's all up to you if you would consider this to be worth your while or if it's not performing well enough for your taste. But let's go ahead and get started. So I am using PPSSPP version 1.13.2, if I'm not mistaken. It's the latest version, and most of the settings changes that I have are in the graphics mode. So we're gonna just tweak this a bit. Hopefully you can see the settings. For backend, I chose OpenGL. For the graphics mode, I have it set to buffered rendering, because if you don't set it using buffered rendering, it's not going to display any graphics. I have frame skipping set to 2. Auto frame skip check. Oops, I skipped this. Simulate block transfer effects, I have that unchecked because it slows the game down. And rendering resolution, I didn't see any big changes when it comes to playing this on 1x PSP or 2x PSP, but we'll test that out. We have software skinning check, hardware transform check, lazy texture caching check, retain change textures check, spline bezier curves quality high, disable slower effects is unchecked, hardware tessellation is checked, upscale type is XBRZ, deposterize is checked, texture filtering set to auto max quality, and screen scaling filter linear. I have lower resolution for effects set at aggressive, and we have for show FPS counter, we'll have both the game speed and the actual FPS showing. But I will judge this game's performance mostly by feel. I'll just peek at the upper right on the actual figures if I'm experiencing pretty bad gameplay. But aside from the graphics settings, back in system, I also had two changes. Fast memory is always checked by default. But for I/O timing method, I guess this is input/output timing method, I had to choose simulate UMD delays. That eliminated some flickering. By default, this is set to fast, right? And then for change emulated PSP CPU clock, I had it maxed out at 1000. All right. With that said, let's go ahead and take a look at the game. Right now, unlike, let me adjust the lighting. Maybe it's a bit too bright. It's gonna darken up in the actual game. Alright, so I'll be adjusting lighting as I go along. Let's increase the volume right here.
Who'd I just pass there? Hey, you good, buddy? Treetop tall and wall to wall. Travis, you messed up son of a bitch. What you doing on my road? Wait on a gig, bud. I'm taking the shortcut past Silent Hill. Stopping for coffee as soon as I hit Brahms. I'm beat. Bad dreams still keeping you awake. I told you, man, a girl or two would go a long way. Sleep like a baby with a chick in your cab. Guess I just don't meet the right girls, bud. Maybe if you weren't always blabbering about losing your balance when you were young, how you don't even remember how, why. Hey, chill. You don't see me bringing up your issues. No need. My old lady keeps me fully informed of my feelings. The girl keeps notes. You mean she hasn't left you yet? Anything now. See you around, Travis. Take it
Alright.
easy.
The introduction
Catch you later, buddy.
cutscene played nicely. No major issues. 60 frames per second. By the way, unlike other channels, we're gonna spend some time with this game, right? I don't like playing games for 5 minutes and then judging it from there, because from my experience, games play well at the beginning and then they can get worse as you get farther into the game. So we're gonna get as far into this game as we can without really, spending too much time on it. And then that's where we'll make our conclusion. Alright, cutscene playing really well. That's our protagonist, Travis. Drives a truck. And he just got stopped. All right.
Huh? Hey, come back!
So we will get a bit of a frame rate drop here, and some ghosting. Can you see that? A little bit of ghosting, right? But it improves here. Alright, graphics are a little grainy, but I think that's what the game intended, right? This is Silent Hill after all. We are anticipating a lot of fog, but there is a reason why right now it looks all grainy. Yeah, and right now it looks like the game's performing really well, right? We even have this lighting effect. But this game is a good example of why I don't depend on or judge a game from its first 10 minutes.
Not fog. It's smoke. Oh my god. Someone's in there.
All right. Okay, so now we're in a burning house. And so far the game, again, plays well, right? So far. Well, let's... This is just the introduction. Alright. A lot going on. And okay. A lot of weirdness. Let me adjust the lighting so that you guys can see. Alright, that is gonna... I guess you would consider this as gore. Alright, fell through the roof. But I think that's gonna save Travis. Alright, look at that. Some magical force cleared the way for Travis. Lots of smoke. There you go. Out of the house we go.
Safe now. Hey! Someone help her! Where is everyone?
Alright, and this is just the first part of the game, right? If we stopped here, our conclusion would be that this game plays well on the Retroid Pocket 3. But we're not gonna stop here. Now this is the Silent Hill that we've come to know and love. Fog effects. No people. Let me just adjust the lighting so that you guys can see
Silent Hill.
more.
What happened last night? That girl. Did she make it? They would have taken her to the hospital. Coon Street. I need to see if she's okay.
Alright, so we have the map here. I think for the map we can use the analog stick too. Alright, so we're headed to the hospital because our hero just wants to make sure that the girl he saved did get saved. Alright, a little frame rate dip there. Okay. Aside from performance, this game looks pretty good. Definitely something neat to revisit as we get close to Halloween. Alright, so what does that triangle mean? Key, room, corridor, stairs, elevator. Let's see if there's a bigger legend. Oh, first floor, second floor. Right, but I don't know what that triangle there is. You know what, we're just here to test performance. We're not playing for real. There's a triangle. You know what, I think that means something gameplay wise later on. Let me adjust the lighting again. And again here, the game is running smoothly, right? Let's just get right on it.
Hey, you a doctor? Can I help you? That fire last night. The girl who was burned. Is she here? A girl? We've received no new patients in the last day or so. Was she hurt? She was burned all over.
Are you a relative? What did you say her name was?
I don't know her name. I was the one who saved her from the fire. She must have been brought here. Is there another hospital?
I'm sorry. Perhaps someone in reception can help you. I have urgent business to attend to. Goodbye.
Okay, that played pretty nicely. So we're in the elevator, and we're gonna go into floor number 2, and this is where things are gonna start to change. The first problem that I encountered is that when you have the flashlight on, there are some graphical glitches, right? Do you see that? There, see, his entire body's disappearing. But if you turn the light off, we're good. So we'll have the light off. I'm just not sure how much of the game you can play with the light off, or how many times you'll need to turn it on, right?
Yes?
Oh man. All right. Oh, that hit us. All right. Whew. Oh man, so those stressful. All right. It might be a little dark for you guys, so let me just turn the lighting back up. So again, here, whenever we turn Travis' flashlight on, he's not even in the frame right now, right? And no matter what I do to the settings, it just doesn't fix it, right? So we're gonna have to play this game. If you're gonna play this game on the Retroid Pocket 3, you're gonna have to deal with not having your flashlight on and just using it when you can. Alright, well, let's take a look at the game a little more. There, see? It's a cutscene, so we don't have any control as to whether the flashlight is off or on. Right, the moment we turn the flashlight off, graphics are okay.
You're the girl from the fire. How did you... I'm seeing things. This ain't right.
There, that whole thing's messed up. So now it's actually going to be much harder because we're in another dimension, right? And everything's a lot more darker. But anyway, let's equip. Alright, let's see how much we can see of this world without the flashlight. Ah, man, it's bad grainy. Alright, finishing move. So sometimes you can, it does work with the flashlight. Sometimes it doesn't, so here it works pretty nicely, right? So I guess it depends on the area, how what's in it. If it's too complicated for the hardware to run, let me just brighten it up a bit. Oh yeah, I have a golden egg, exactly what you need in this situation. It's just, again, I'm not sure how... Oh, look at that. Waiting for me. I'm not sure how important the flashlight is to this game, right? So I'm not... Can you play through this game with minimal use of the flashlight? That's the biggest question. Alright, got a portable TV. We're gonna run past her. Is there another... Oh, there, that person's dead. Oh, this is the same room that we went through earlier. I missed something. Medicine. Alright, I got a health drink. Take a look at the scalpel. It's almost... Jeez. Our scalpel's almost gone. Thought they said if we touch the mirrors we would go back to the... Let's see. Is there anything? There you go. Alright. Go back to the lighter dimension. Alright, so what good did that do us? Well, it's much calmer here, so I think I'll end this episode here, where there's none of those creepy nurses. But yeah, it looks like with the right settings, Silent Hill Origins is playable on the Retroid Pocket 3. At least the first part, right? You'll have to tolerate a few graphical glitches when you use the flashlight. It doesn't happen all the time, so that's good. It would be interesting to see how far someone can go. Oh, there are creepy nurses here. There's a body right there. It's interesting to see whether or not you can beat this game with the glitches and whatnot. Alright, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. I'm gonna be playing a lot more scary games on a lot of different retro handheld devices. If you are interested in checking out the performance of one such scary game, let me know. Leave a comment below, and I will try to fit it in my list. Once again, this is Al from GamingGeek.net. Talk to you in the next video.